Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to a full day of eating video. It is Tuesday, November 19th? Shit, I think. I don't know. Anyways, I just got my waffles here. The recipe is actually up on at Shit You'll Actually Cook. I'll put that down below if you want to check out the recipe. Just starting out my day. Usually I start that out by going over client food journals. And I get the pleasure of watching the sunrise at the same time now. So that is pretty rad. I've got a pretty busy day. I have to go down to Roseville to get an x-ray done, which is about forever away from here now. And they might be turning the power off like tonight, maybe midnight-ish. So I've got to do some like electricity shut-off preparation. But until then, I'm just gonna eat my waffles and get to work. Alright, so I've wasted enough time now. I have to get to Roseville, which I figured out was a 45-minute drive from here. I have to do an x-ray for a follow-up for my high tibial osteotomy. So my knee, I don't know if you could see my scar, but it's doing pretty good. It's doing better. Still got some pain. I can like feel the implant, which I'm not a fan of, and it starts to ache and kind of gives me like this growing pain feeling. Anyways, I'm stressed because I don't want to drive down Roseville, still have to hit the gym, so I'm gonna do what I can and then, you know, hopefully cook up some lunch and get some work done that I need to get done. Anyways, time to go. This is always the saddest part of the day. Bye, Carly. Be good, Kay. Don't poop in the house. I know, you don't ever poop in the house. It's okay. Taking a moment for the view. Okay. Alright, x-ray done, and I'm gonna go to the gym now, but I'm gonna eat this RX bar for a snack first, because I'm already hungry. It's 11 a.m. now. It took forever. I had to wait in the waiting room. It was quite busy for like a minute-long x-ray. But, yep, time to hit the gym, then lunch, and work. I'm glad that my brain thinks that like the littlest things are such a big deal, so I'm glad that this part of my brain that was worried about this issue is gone. Now I just have to worry about the power going out. Alright, see you in a bit. Go. Hi. Sit. That's it. That's it. Hello. Hello. Alright, so back from the gym and everything else. You're probably gonna hear Carly's like little footsteps for forever now because this floor and the acoustics are really loud. She's on the couch now, so hopefully she's peeking out through here. I don't know if you see her head. What are you doing? She's ridiculous. Anyways, so done with the gym. I had a back and biceps workout. It was alright. I got a tetanus shot yesterday, and my arm is like dead. Carly, chill. So that was fun to work through. Like, it doesn't inhibit anything. It just is sore. Like I got punched in the arm. Back and bicep day also means like I gotta deal with this nonsense with the constriction, the forearm stuff. So every time I do like a back and bicep workout, I get like a forearm pump, and it really makes the graft arm tight, which I'm having to figure out, like, am I going to try to have surgery for this? Am I gonna do this now, or am I gonna wait a little bit? currently in conversations with Dr. Lin, or if you're a Patreon member, then you know that I've been kind of debating this lately. I'm just gonna start cooking lunch because Carly's footsteps are gonna start to annoy you, I know it. I'll show you what I'm about to eat or cook up. Let's do this. So for lunch, I have some salsa chicken that I cooked yesterday, and I have sweet potato that I also cooked yesterday. So it's already cooked. I'm gonna saute it over here, get it a little bit more flavor, but it's already soft, ready to go. I'm gonna saute some cabbage, then top it off with some salsa. Pretty simple. The trick to doing quick meals is to kind of think ahead, always have a cooked protein on hand. This is one of my favorites to do because you just literally put it in the crock pot with a jar of salsa and that's it. So yeah, lunchtime. So I just realized the last thing that I recorded, I didn't switch my camera out of slow-mo, so that sucks. But oh well, you didn't miss much. I was just talking about how I don't have a life and I'll probably see you at dinner time, and it's dinner time. But before I do that, I wanted to show you one of the features that I missed out on the house tour, which if you haven't watched the house tour, or you're kind of behind, I am living in a different spot. I moved, so you should watch my last video. But check out this cool light up here. Yes, this is a vegetable steamer. Yeah, how awesome is that? I just, for some reason, I'm very amused. And I love the idea. So I think this is my friend Jenny's idea. So good job, Jenny. I dig your style. Anyways, so now, dinner time. Here's what I got. So I've got ground beef. I don't do beef very often, but when I do, it's always 100%. Always make sure it's 100% grass-fed and finished. That is important because they can say it's grass-fed, but they finish it with corn, and it basically just doesn't mean much. So this is from Butcher Box, grass-fed ground beef. Then I'm gonna go with a little bit of kale, a little bit of cauliflower, some more sweet potato. So nothing fancy. And I want to reiterate here for a second. A lot of people say that they do not have time to cook. This could be very true. However, I feel like a lot of the times people think that they have to cook something fancy. Anything I cook is not fancy, and I've been to culinary school. I guess you could say I'm a chef. I have a cookbook. But you just gotta put the ego aside and realize that sometimes you just have to eat, and sometimes you have to put your health as priority, not like whatever food expectations or abilities of cooking you have. Just do what you can. Also, you know, like I showed you earlier, cooking ahead of time is very much so a way to escape the don't have time kind of thing, like planning ahead and that sort of thing. So yeah, on that note, I will get off my high horse and give you some more food porn, maybe. But also, I want to mention that yes, I'm eating meat. I know a lot of people are going vegan right now, but I've been there. So I just want to like touch on that for a second. I was a vegetarian for 5 years, and you know, I've been there. I have done that. You know, I wasn't like a junk food vegan. It just, you know, I was a runner at the time. It served me well for a small amount of time, and then I got into lifting, and I needed a little bit more. So I need a little bit more protein to put on the amount of muscle. I overall just felt better physically, adding a little bit of meat into my diet. Everybody's different. I'm not saying that like if you're a vegan that you should not be. Like, it's just like, if that works for you, great. This is what works for me. So before anyone kind of jumps on the like you should stop eating meat train, I've done that before. So food porn, here we go. Here's my dinner. Just gonna eat this while I do some more work. And you know, that's it. So ground beef, salsa, kale, cauliflower, and sweet potatoes. I am trying to do like a lean bulk right now. I haven't been doing the greatest at the bulking aspect, just with like moving, and Carly's eating right now. She eats with me. So I need to eat more. Between moving and just feeling a little bit disoriented with all of that, I haven't been able to really focus enough on getting enough food. And I've noticed a bit with my lifts, I've just felt a little bit lackluster, a little bit weaker than I should be, getting enough calories. So time to eat up. I'll see you at dessert, whatever that might be. Yep, life is exciting over here. See you in a bit. Hey. I'm slowly filling my bathtub over here. Just enough for a few toilet flushes. Power is supposed to go out at 7 a.m. tomorrow, so I've just got my external chargers for my cell phone. Gonna have a few flushes worth of water in the bathtub. However, I did enter, so what you do is you enter in your address to the PG&E site, and it tells you if you're place is going to be impacted by the shutoffs or not. And I got curious and I entered my parents' address, and this time it says they aren't effective. So maybe I'll end up like staying over there tomorrow night, just because, you know, running water is nice, and electricity and Wi-Fi, and I won't have to like fight people at Starbucks to work. So I might do that. But yeah, it sounds like I'm peeing, so that's the water sound. But also, I'm in the woods, and honestly, not having power in the woods freaks me out more than not having power, like, a little closer to town. Anyways, so what I'm doing now is preparing dessert. And dessert for me is literally just PB Fit protein or just powdered peanut butter, and then 1 serving of whey protein powder, the chocolate kind. This is the chocolate kind of peanut butter PB Fit as well. That's gonna be my dessert. It kind of satisfies the sweet tooth, but also gives me a bump in my protein. So there, I'm gonna make it now. Alright, so that's it. This is dessert. And that is where I'm going to end this vlog, because I'm not going to be eating anything after this. Wish me good luck for the power outage. I know I'll survive. And next week, I'm going to Atlanta for Thanksgiving to visit my brother, so I'll probably bring y'all along with me to that. So that will be fun. I'm excited to see him do some traveling, and yeah, so that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you find this helpful. If you do, make sure to leave a thumbs up, and let me know if it is something you want to see more of. Okay, peace out, guys. I'll see you next time.